Here it is. Okay, sweet. This is everything that I need. Let's go ahead and equip the shotgun, so that way we look awesome while we're running around. What's up, everybody? Badass Games. Welcome back to Resident Evil. I'm playing Chris Redfield, and this is going to be a boss fight here coming up in a second. I need to put back my ink ribbons. Okay, we got a couple extra ones there, so we have like 3 ink ribbons left. This is my inventory that I want to have as I leave here. I got the armor key, and I got the shield key, the lighter, shotgun, and some shells. We're going to be dropping all of those keys as soon by the end of this video, by the time we get up to the boss. So I'll have the extra inventory space because of that. The direction that I want to go is up these steps. Okay, we're going to go back into that passageway that we used to get over here to get the chemical, and as well he used it to get back to the other side. It's over here. You can't go through that other door because the doorknob is missing. Besides being an extra door opening scene anyway. Okay, so this is the passageway that I wanted to go into. It looks familiar. This door right here, we can use the armor key on. We don't necessarily need to go in there just yet, because you can if you want and grab an item, but then we'd fill up our inventory space, so we don't want to do that just yet. Use the armor key on this door, and that is the last time you need to use the armor key, and you can drop it out of your inventory, and now we have 2 inventory spaces left. Alright, I'm in the yellow fine zone, so I should be good to go. We're going to get a couple herbs here as well to help with when we fight this boss. Let me grab these 2 herbs and combine them, and then I'll just use that as my, get out of jail free card. Now the boss isn't too hard, but the controls kind of make it a little, interesting. So keep that in mind when you're fighting this boss. Of course, we're not there yet. Oh, who's this? Richard from the Bravo team. If you inspect him again, though... Oh, he has a clip, but I need to combine some stuff here if I want to use it. Let's combine. Mix the herbs, yes please. And then let's go ahead and grab the clip off this guy. Cool, thanks sir. I'm sorry about your day though. It looks like that was pretty painful. But what got him, we don't know that yet. At least not in this storyline. Oh, wait, the button is that one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I forgot how to play for a second. Good thing I figured it out in the nick of time. Alright, if we go into this room, right here, this isn't the boss fight yet. This is actually just a place where you can get a couple of items. We're going to want to come over here to this table. You'll see this candlestick just sitting on the table. If you use the lighter near it, he'll light it up, and that's important only because then you can see the items that are in this room. You'd still be able to grab this clip out of the cabinet, or at least I was able to when I played through and looked around without the candle lit. You can also push this thing out of the way. Like I said, these 2 things you can do without the candle lit, but if you want the shotgun shells, which are right here in this cabinet, then you need to light the candle. Will you take the shells? I will take the shells, and I'll put them to good use. So now we have a bunch of items and everything. Alright, let's go ahead and leave, and we're going to go ahead and enter the room where we will fight the boss. And the boss's name is known as Jan. I'm not sure where they get that from, but yeah. Alright, so we've used the shield key, and is now useless. We can discard it. We have an extra space in our inventory. That's awesome. Let's go in here real quick and enjoy ourselves a boss fight. Oh yeah, that's a big ugly snake. Okay, so the way that I sort of try to deal with this guy is I like to try to kite him around this thing right here. Ugh, got a shot off on him. Oh, I'm in a bad spot here. You can also shoot at his tail. I got him, but he got me. Now, once he attacks you, look at my health here. I'm poisoned, I'm going crazy here. We don't have any way of getting rid of poison just yet, though. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a very bad spot. Ooh. Get around and shoot him in the tail. Oh, I got him, but he got me, too. That's how it's gonna be. I might not. I'm gonna end up dying. Okay, so I want him... I'm trying to use this box as like a, a barrier between him and I. And I want him to stand up like that so I can shoot at him, but that's not working out. I need to reload. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Let's go ahead and use the herb. That's why I had it to begin with. I'm in the yellow poison area. He should be only a couple shots away. Oh, I'm gonna die. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. One more hit from one of us, or maybe just me. Maybe just him. Maybe just me. He's dead. Alright, I'm wasting ammo at this point. Good. Well, I'm still, like, extremely damaged. Poisoned in the red. So, we need to do something about that, right? Well, before we go do something about that, let's go over here and pick up the star crest, or the moon crest that's over here that he was guarding. That's the whole reason why we came in here, is for this moon crest. Okay, we have, I believe we have 3 now of the 4 crests that we need. Before we leave, don't forget to come over here and grab these shotgun shells off of the box here. And then we can leave. Let's go ahead and just reload our gun. I know I'm poisoned and I'm in the red and everything, but we gotta figure out how to fix myself. Now, if you didn't take damage from the yawn, you would not be poisoned. Of course, I kind of just sprayed and prayed, so...
Chris!
Am I poisoned? Damn it, give me serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
Okay, so as you can see, we're playing as Rebecca now. We're gonna go get that serum. Now, if you didn't get poisoned by yawn, I was gonna show you where it's at, by the way. That's where we need to go. But the problem is, it's like, where am I? I have no idea. We're on the 2nd floor over on the other side of the mansion, so we need to get all the way to the other side. Alright, let's go this direction. And like I've been trying to say, is that if you didn't get poisoned by the yawn, then you wouldn't have to go through this Rebecca thing. So clearly the quickest way to get through this game is to not get hit by that guy. Of course, that is a very difficult endeavor. I haven't been able to successfully do it. I have tried. I haven't been able to get it, so, you know, I pretty much gave up after, you know, so long. Said, yeah, whatever. I kind of want to show this Rebecca side anyway, so that way people know where to go and how to get there. Now, fortunately, I already went through with Chris and cleared out all of the zombies that are in this area, so I don't have to worry about anything. The only zombie that's walking around over here is Norm, so... And Norm's a good guy. We like Norm. This is all the same way that I went initially with Chris Redfield in, I believe, the first video, in order to get over to this side... Or no, I'm sorry, the second video, in order to get over to this side of the mansion. So it should be somewhat familiar, and you shouldn't be lost or anything. There's our good friend Norm. Okay, we enter the storeroom. As Rebecca, we don't have access to the chest, so... but we do want to go to the cabinet here and pick up the serum. Yes, I'll take the serum. We gotta go all the way back to Chris Redfield now that we have the serum. Okay, at least get it done before he dies, you know what I'm saying? He's poisoned over there and in the red. He needs help, Rebecca. Oh! Oh no! Oh yes, Rebecca. You better run as fast as you can. He's gonna die when we get there. It's gonna be your fault. Not mine. Okay. Once again, I'm basically just retracing my steps now, just going back the same way I came, all the way back to Chris, which kind of makes this a little bit boring, you know. But it's a pretty cool aspect of the game. You get to play as another character here. Alright, back in the C passage, what the evilresource.com calls it, which is a good name. Going basically back into this room. This is the pillar passage where we got the herbs and the dude that's on the ground, and finally we will find Chris and fix him up.
You all right?
Yeah. What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
My head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
Thanks, Rebecca. I owe you one. Here you go. Alright, well that shot could have came in handy at a later date, I'm sure, but for now, let's go ahead and waste it on her. Who cares? Okay, now the goal is to get over and we gotta get the last... What is it? No, we actually, now that I remember, we only have 2 of the crests, so we're gonna grab the 3rd one right now. That's what this door's for. We did grab the wind crest from behind the tiger statue. When I had the blue jewel, I put the tiger statue. I put the blue jewel in the tiger statue and got the wind crest, and I got the moon crest after defeating the yawn, and now we're gonna get the sun crest in this room. This puzzle's a little different though, okay? You don't want to stand on that center switch at all until you push these statues over the holes that are in this room, otherwise a gas will release and poison you to death. So once you have the statues over the holes, you should be able to press the switch. I actually don't stand on it. There's a switch. Will you push it? Yes. And instead of getting a deadly gas released on our face, it opens the cabinet back here, which contains the sun crest. I'll take the sun crest. Okay, now our goal is to get back to the storeroom so we can drop some of this stuff off, heal up, because I'm really low on life. And then we're gonna go grab the final crest that we need, and we're gonna go to the... Oop, this is the right way. And then we're gonna go to the guardhouse. We're gonna make our way all the way to the guardhouse in this video, so... Alright, let's go down here. Alright, once again, we are in the storeroom. Not gonna save my game, we're just gonna pick up some stuff and head on out of here. Okay, what we're gonna need for this adventure is we're not gonna need the shotgun, fortunately. We're just gonna need the Beretta, and we're gonna need the combat knife, as well as all the other crests that we've picked up so far. So we got these 3, and I'm going to go ahead and drop off the clip. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab the clip real quick and put that 1 extra shot in my gun just in case, and then I'm going to replace that clip with, yeah, that'll work, so I can heal myself up to full. There we go, now we're completely healed and we got everything we need. As you can see by the weapons I'm carrying, you can probably discern what kind of enemy I'm about to face. Alright, so I have 3 crests and I have 2 weapons. I have 1 inventory slot left. That makes room for that last crest that we don't have. Okay, that crest is not far at all, by any means. It is actually very, very close, and we're going to go in there and get it right now. We probably could have done this a little earlier, because this door right here is locked. However, I think this is a little bit quicker, because as soon as I grab the crest, I have all the other crests I need. I can leave and go straight to the puzzle, which isn't far from here. Okay, now this puzzle is pretty interesting. I like it a lot, actually. If we inspect one of these pictures, we see a picture of a newborn baby. There's a switch below. Will you press it? Sure, I'll push it, but it seems arbitrary at first until you understand what the puzzle is going with. A picture of a tired middle-aged man. There's a switch below. Will you press it? No, I don't want to press that one, okay? There's a particular reason why. We will press that switch, just not yet. What we want to do, if you want to know get a really good hint for the solution to this, is come over to this picture right here, and you see there's a message. Give me the peace of death, and I'll give you the joy of life. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No, there's a switch underneath all of these stuff. Now, the idea here is to go through this guy's life and kill him off. Essentially, that's the thing. So we just did a newborn baby, a picture of a young man. We're not there yet. We don't want to push that switch. Where's the other one? A picture of an infant. So newborn to infant, that sounds... Alright, so we'll push that switch. Let's go back over here to the other side. That was the middle-aged man. The title is Give Me Peaceful Sleep. There's another hint for the puzzle as well. I gotta find this other one. Not sure where it's at. This it? Nope, that's a bold, old-looking man. Switch below. Will you push it? No. We want to find a lively boy. That's the one. So, we've seen all the ones that we need to push now. The lively boy, now we have the young man. Nope, that's not the right one. Alright, so you're probably wondering what happens if I push the wrong buttons. Well, you see these crows that are up on the top thing there. Well, I don't think I need to say too much more about that. No, I'm not looking for... I'm looking for the, surprised I don't know this order. This is probably the right one. The young man. So we're going from newborn to infant to young boy to young man. Now we want to go middle-aged man. Yes, and then we're gonna go and, you know, press the switch near the old guy. This guy. Picture of a bold-looking old man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? Yes, and then finally we'll kill him off and get the crest that we need. So clearly knowing that where the images are that you need to press and then what order you need to go in is a very big key in order to get through here really quickly. Alright, now that I have the last crest, let's make our way over to the guardhouse. Now the way we want to go is this way. We haven't seen this shot yet because I haven't gone this way. But here's the door that we can go out. We're going to go outside. Outside, you say? Yeah, outside. Probably a really creepy area. Now let's go ahead and get this gun equipped because we are going to have to fight an enemy here. And there he is. Come at me, bro. He's actually a very hostile dog, so... whatever. I'm not going to wait for it. To stab him with my knife. Oh no, I'm screwed. You miss and you get bit. That's just how it goes. But he's really easy to hit with the gun and the knife, so great combination here. And he's dead. Okay, here is the receptacles for all of the emblems, or the crests. So yeah, it tells you a big story and everything, and you can read that if you'd like. Oh no. Well, it looks like you're gonna have to read it. You get a chance to read it again. Alright, so we don't want to just tap the action button on that thing. You want to go here and just start using all the crests. It doesn't matter what order you choose to use the... Oh, I did not. Don't hit the action button on this thing, guys. Otherwise, you gotta read this text over and over again. That's actually kind of cool that this game does this because it prevents you from spamming all over the place just trying to find stuff. They put a nix on that by having that sort of stuff. Alright, we're gonna use a couple crests. And then we'll be good. We're going to go into the storeroom. There are a couple items in the storeroom that you can grab. I'm going to bypass them for now because I anticipate not having the inventory space to do everything that I want to do here. So I'm going to bypass this room for now. We're going to come right back in here in a little bit. We want to go over here and grab all this stuff. Alright, so green herb. There's a bunch of green herbs and a bunch of red herbs around here. Alright, I think my walkthrough actually requires me to use a green herb, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave one of the green herbs there for now, because I didn't think I'd have full health when I got here. Alright, we take the red herb. Yes. I did really poorly against the yawn this time around, actually, so... I was expecting to do a lot better, apparently. Alright, so mix the herbs, so that way we have the extra inventory space. Okay, and then I'm gonna come over here and... Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of dogs around here, by the way. I'm trying to dodge them right now. Oh, no. Maybe I will use a green herb. Okay, so those 3 dogs, yeah, they're really difficult to fight because they're the sheer number of them. There's 3 of them. But there is a way that you don't need to fight them at all or even have to worry about them. And I made the mistake of running around out here. I should have mentioned that when I came out here. You don't want to run. Okay, that upsets these dogs. Otherwise, they're pretty docile. There is another way to have them spring up on you, though, and that's if you get too close. So if they start getting close to you, just start backing away. I'm going to go ahead and use this green herb to mix with the blue herb. So that way I can go ahead and carry everything, since I'm not going to use that green herb. We mix the herbs. Yes, I will, and I will go over here and do not run. Don't get too close to that dog, either. Or those dogs. Otherwise, that happens. And let's go in here and reset them. So they do try to come toward you to entice you, which is pretty interesting. But, like I said, you can just go into the thing to reset them. Alright, last herb right here. Okay, finally I got all the herbs. And I'm gonna go over and... Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and combine this with one of the red and green. So that way if I'm ever poisoned, I can... and have low health, I can fix myself all the way up with that piece. Alright, over here is a map of the garden. Will you take it? Sure, I'll take it. You got map of the garden. Let's take a look at the map of this place. This is the garden area, and where I came from is all the way in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, in the red area. I'm over there at the tip, where, I don't know, kind of looks like a guy pointing his hand over to the left. I'm over all the way to the left side. Okay, we gotta get a couple things before we continue on through all this stuff. So, make sure you walk. Now, I left those items in the storeroom so that way I can pick up all those herbs and combine them properly. Go in here, I'm gonna get some of this stuff. Alright, so how much inventory? I only have 2 slots, which is not that good, actually. I won't be able to grab that one key. I may have to go ahead and use one of these, Actually, I can come back through... No, I need that. I actually need that desk key to get the items that I want in the guardhouse, so... Or do I? I don't know. Alright, this is how we're gonna get the square crank, though. You're gonna move this thing over to this shelf and then find the square crank and pick this up. It's actually just called a crank right now, but if you inspect it, just like you do a lot of the other stuff, if you check it, make sure you put the end toward the screen and he'll comment on it. Its end is square shaped, so it becomes a square crank. There's also another type of crank that we'll get later, so you kind of have to differentiate between them, especially if they're in the box. Okay, over here is a desk key, but like I said, I don't seem to have the inventory space. I might just go ahead and use one of the, let's just use this one, whatever, and then we'll take this with me. I honestly don't get poisoned enough to even be too concerned about maintaining the blue herbs. That's what the blue herbs do, actually. I forgot to mention that they cure poison. This is the first time you encounter blue herbs is in this section right here. They cure poison, so if you get poisoned, you can use them. But you gotta be careful, because there are some enemies that do poison you. We will be encountering them, however, they're very easy to dodge. So I recommend you just do that. Alright, now we're going into this area, where we need the square crank. If you don't have the square crank, make sure you go back into the storeroom to grab that. We need to come over here to use the square crank, and we'll get a pretty nifty little cinematic, actually. Yeah, they spared no expense in the making of this game. The water is running down the opposite side. Cool. Now, the square crank is not disposable, okay? We haven't gotten rid of it yet, so you have full inventory at this point if you've been following the walkthrough. Alright, let's climb up over here. Now be careful because there are going to be a couple of snakes that fall from the ceiling, but the thing is that they're very unthreatening, so I'm just going to bypass them. However, I believe that they do poison you, so be careful. If you do get poisoned, you do have blue herbs, or you should have blue herbs to cure yourself. Okay, same thing down here as we saw when we were in the garden. We're going to have a couple of Cerberus walking around. You can prevent them from attacking you if you walk. However, their aggro range is a lot shorter, so be very, very careful. You can go over to this gate right here. Alright, we're in the guardhouse entry. I don't have any inventory space, so I have to leave these herbs behind. And I gotta go and traverse this direction. A couple more dogs, once again, docile until you get too close or if you run near them. Very easy to dodge. These guys do not have a very large aggro range. There's the other dog. I gotta avoid ya. That's not gonna be avoiding. Let's go over this side. Do some moonwalk, especially in this outfit. And then this is going to take us into the guardhouse. Alright, this isn't the end of the guardhouse though. Let's go ahead and do something while we're here. Might as well. I'm gonna push this statue right here, and then we want to push it down this hallway. Alright, this is not a required action. However, I think it will prevent you from losing a little bit of health in the future. Like I said, not required to do this, but this little tentacle that likes to shoot up out of this hole right here is pretty annoying. Okay, it doesn't prevent you from going through this hallway, but just kind of makes it a little bit more, you know, entertaining. All right, well, if I can walk through here without that tentacle hitting me, then it's already in the right spot. So, okay, let's go into this door, and this is going to be the guardhouse storeroom, where we can save. We got our, you know, box right here. We also have a couple of items in this room. I'm going to go ahead and save all of that for next time. What I'm going to need next time, so I guess I can go ahead and grab whatever I want to. I'm going to need the, I guess I need to drop everything off. I'm looking at my thing right now. It says IS6, which means empty inventory. So, yeah, oh yeah, it's because I'm gonna go pick up everything. Let me go ahead and grab the first, I'm sorry, the ink ribbon. Go ahead and combine them, I suppose. We grab the items that are in here. We got a first aid spray right here. There's also a clip in this room. I forgot where it's at, though. We'll find it. Oh, here it is. It's already on the shelf. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and save the game, and I'll go and pick up everything when I come back from this. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Badass Games. Thank you very much for watching my Resident Evil walkthrough, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.